Good afternoon, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to study how to plot sinx and cosx using Python. Python ഉപയോഗിച്ച് sinxും cosxും എങ്ങനെ പ്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം എന്ന് നോക്കാം. As we know, we use matplotlib to plot in Python. So we have to first import matplotlib and numpy. Using the command import matplotlib.pyplot as plt for importing matplotlib and import numpy as np for importing numpy. ആദ്യമായി matplotlibും numpy ലൈബ്രറിയും ഇമ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി import commands യൂസ് ചെയ്യുക. ഇനി നമ്മൾക്ക് x values 0 to 4 pi ആണ് നമ്മുടെ എന്താണ് x values. That means the functionന്റെ കൊടുക്കേണ്ട values. We can say it as arguments. So the x values have to be stored in the array, numpy array. So first of all, use arrange function to create an array according to this specification. We want to start from 0 to 4 pi in increments of 0.1 radians to use in our plot. Okay. So let us see this. First of all, I am creating an array by the command x is equal to np.arrange 0 to 4 pi. So why instead of writing pi, I will write 4 into np.pi comma 0.1. So the start value, end value and the increment value, step value. So the y array is defined as sign of the x array. So since it is numpy operation, I will use numpy dot, that is np dot sinx. So now we have two arrays. One is x array, the other is y array. So x array consists of the values from 0 to 4 pi in the increment of 0.1, and y is an array consists of sign of the values of the x. Now we have to create the plot. We have to use plt.plot, the plot function. Since it is using matplotlib, I am using plt, which is the short form as we have imported as plt. So plt.plot function, plt.show function. So now if I just use the command plt.plot x comma y plt.show, it will show the graph. Now let us build a plot which shows two functions, sine and cos. We will create the same two numpy arrays x and y as before, and add a third numpy array with z, which is cosine of x. So now again I want to plot cosine of x in the array z. Okay. So what I will do is I will write the command z equal to np.cosx. So everything is same, just I write x is equal to np.arrange 0 comma 4 into np.pi comma 0.1, y is equal to np.sinx, z is equal to np.cosx, and if I plot all these things in the same graph, plt.plot x comma y comma x comma z, that will plot the sinx and cosx in the same graph. Okay. You can see here the blue is the sine graph and the green and the orange is the cos graph. Now if I want to put label plt.x label, the value is plt.x label in the bracket, in the inverted comma, x values from 0 to 4 pi, close the inverted comma, close the bracket. Y label can be put as plt.y label, plt.y label bracket, inverted comma, sinx and cosx, close the inverted comma, close the bracket. And if I want to put the title of the plot, plt.title, the format is plt.title in the bracket, in the inverted comma, plot of sin x and cos x from 0 to 4 pi. Now, if I put all these commands, we will get a very good graph having the labels, x labels and y labels and the title. Now, I plot the command. I give the plot command for plotting the sine and cos in the same graph. And then I put the command for label, x label, and then I put the command for y label, and then I put the command for title, plt.title, and then I put the legend. Legend entries means that will be giving as a separate list that we will understand that when we run the program. That means you will get a small box in the graph showing the values. So sin x and cos x, see here, you can see this is the legend. So this is the graph which we'll get after putting all these things, like putting the x value, x legend, y legend, title, and the x label, y label, title, and the legend. Okay, thus we come to the end of this today's session. So we have to practice this